right, everybody, welcome back to another episode. We got a drive along today in Santa Barbara. Joe Parker with my main man,
Brommy Croc.
There it is.
Great mortgage.
Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, we're going to drive around Santa Barbara. We're going to look at some houses. We're going to have some chit chat in the car. We're going to talk about what we're seeing, what's going on in the town, and a little backstory on us. I'm a real estate professional at Berkshire Hathaway. Brommy is a mortgage professional at Guarantee.
Rate.
No, at Just Rate. No more Guarantee.
Yeah, we're Just Rate now. Just
Rate mortgage. So
Guaranteed was too tough for people. So we got rid of it.
There's a lot. Yeah, I like Rate.
But you know what? Rate, like having one name, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Like Oprah, Cher.
Yeah. Prince.
Right. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. So today, Santa Barbara, as you can tell, we got a bluebird day. We're heading into a heat wave that we're actually going to experience this time. We've been dodging the heat waves with our marine layer, keeping us cool, keeping us clouded. If you go back to some of our videos about 3 months ago, all we were talking about was how we've been in gloom for like forever.
I think it was even like 2 months ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like
seriously. It started about 4 months ago, and it continued. I mean,
May, June, and
July.
then a little bit into July.
August even, it happened.
A little bit.
Yeah. So
But we're getting the heat now.
yeah, we're going to be paying our dues. So many properties here do not have air conditioning, and so these are the kind of days where wishing you did, but it is becoming more and more popular.
Okay, fun fact for Santa Barbara, like as what you're talking about right there, is we tend to every late summer, fall, get this weather.
Mm-hmm.
And it's generally always right when school starts.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's late August, which that's when school starts. But this is when you're going to get your handful, anywhere from 5 to 10 days that you wish you had air conditioning.
Yeah.
But that's it for the entire year. I'd say if we had 10 or 15 days in an entire year that you needed it, that would be sort of a lot.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and it's just this time of year. This is the money time of year. Heading into fall, Santa Barbara is it's like being in a summer in a really wonderful place.
Yes.
Okay, so first property. If you see, we are on State Street here. We just came down from the office, took it easy peasy right down State Street, and we are now not far from the Mission. If we would have gone left, we would be on the Upper East Side, but we went right, so we'll call this the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
It's actually not, but
State Street, artery, again, of the center of town, and it runs all the way from the pier, and then State turns into Hollister and runs all the way to the very end of Goleta. Yeah. So I think we've talked about Foothill, or the 192 that runs in the foothills parallel. These are two roads that basically parallel the freeway, but they're side streets, or they're streets.
Great way to get your bearings on how to get around town and the way the streets flow. And I was just talking with a client about this, a little hot tip before we go see this house here, is when you're downtown, and you could tell me, I think the streets that run east to west downtown are quieter than the streets that run north to south.
That's interesting.
And mainly because if you see our streets that run north to south downtown, they tend to be one ways, and they tend to be ways of getting across town, thoroughfares sort of, and they consolidate the traffic and they move quicker, whereas the east to west,
there's not as many stop signs.
Yeah. There's a couple of east to west that you want to stay away from that have extra traffic, like Arriaga potentially. There's an on-ramp there, but we can talk about that later.
Well, another fun fact on State is it is the divider. Anything to the west is the west side. Anything to the east is the east side. It splits town.
East and west.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got
our property.
We're on West Los Olivos here, 21 West Los Olivos.
Vintage Spanish dream home, circa 1930. Fine finishes, hedged and gated, private garden. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, listed for $3.398 million.
All right. All right, so West Los Olivos. If you take this street view straight up, you will hit the Mission. So Los Olivos is the one that runs into the Mission, not Mission Street. But beautiful hedge. I really like the way that they've got this just privacy barrier, full green privacy barrier. So sweet, huh? I'm gonna look at this driveway too. Okay, you got a gate here too, so you could shut down the driveway. That looks cool. All right, I'm gonna go in the main entrance. All right, so 1930s Spanish. Really cool. All the landscaping's really matured. They have big olive tree. Okay, kind of a basic little entry. Really busy in here today, so I'm going to try and get away from the crowd so I could show you this without the distractions. But formal dining room, pretty basic. Kitchen, this is how they built them in the 30s. You know, you didn't have a lot of room in here. They're not thinking great room. They're not thinking space for all the modern appliances, but still really well kept. And then across the hall here is a bathroom that's off of a bedroom here.
But it's not every loan. Like we can, but we can't because they only do that.
Getting in the way. All right. This is a great room here. This is a really, not a great room, but a really great room in my opinion because it's got great size, wonderful light, nice fireplace, and an amazing original wood floor. You could see how the oak, they've got a nice little pattern in there, and then they've got these really cool original sconces. So lots of original features and great light.
Central air.
Central air, I could feel that. Nice. Yeah, so some updated amenities with the central air.
But then you have that common.
Okay. One of the bedrooms upstairs, you've got some views across the city, some of the treetops, a few rooftops. A little bit of a closet there. Got some laundry retrofitted into this area here, plus a little bit of extra storage, and then this bathroom got a shower and tub. And then this looks like it's going to be sort of our main bedroom, our primary bedroom. These homes built in the 30s sometimes don't have, there's a closet, don't have a private bathroom. So
I hope he has a really early tea time.
seems like that's the case here.
Ojai's, I think, 10 more.
All right. Let's see what this backyard has to offer. All right, abbreviated, not huge, but good news is not a lot to maintain. And you are downtown pretty close, at least. I used to live on this street just a couple of doors down, and it is totally walkable, strikeable downtown. It's kind of a nice walk. You get to put in like a mile, so you get to actually get some exercise, digest your food a little. It's an abbreviated little section out here, huh?
Hey, little side note to add to your viewers.
Yeah?
The garage right here,
Yeah?
I feel like you could cut in and do some glass
Ooh,
doors and make a really nice extra area right there.
okay. I'm feeling that. I think that'd be a great idea.
Funny, we're talking about AC and this one has AC.
Yeah, it does. All right, and there's that garage Rami was talking about incorporating.
It looks like a good size.
And you got it set on the property line there, so that's grandfathered in. And
Yep.
with the new laws, you can do a conversion of something that's on the setback right on the property line and turn it into an ADU. So the potential exists for that. And look at that.
How's it going?
Look at that. You can't really see it very well, but that olive tree, about 100-year-old olive. So, okay, nice one, huh? All right.
Boom. We're back. We are back.
1930s Spanish. It's cool, huh?
It's a cool house.
You gotta love
It
that old
is.
world.
It is, you gotta, I mean, it's been meticulously taken care of.
Yeah.
I'd say the one drawback that I potentially foresee is just it has such a small kitchen, but that is the common, a 1930s house, that is how it was made, because your kitchen was not meant to be part of your living space. It was a small little spot, and that was that. And that is what it still is. A lot of those get opened up, but that would be a tough one to do. So,
and they also, kind of in that theme of the old world characteristics, it didn't have a primary bedroom. That's another old...
Well, that one upstairs sort of felt like it was.
It was big, but it didn't have a private bath.
You're right. Yeah. It did have AC. The AC was jamming.
Cranking.
Felt great.
Felt really good, because it's 93 degrees right now, people.
And I think that garage could really be turned into something pretty cool if you're okay losing at least part of it, maybe. Mm-hmm. Or you just finish it out and still create your storage, but still make it a usable space, whether it's like I don't know.
It didn't function well as a garage anyways, being in the back corner there where you'd have to basically back out of your driveway. I'm sure you get used to it, but I think it's...
Not the easiest. I think you just pull in your driveway.
Yeah, it's primed to be turned into some kind of extended cool space.
Overall, the house is really nice. And we'll have to watch it, see how it...
Right. My feeling is because of some of those things we talked about, and the smaller backyard, that it may be a little ambitious, Nikki.
I'm with you. Ambitious on the price?
Yeah. I think maybe I would like to see more like a $3 million price on it.
Yep, sure. I get it.
But there's room to negotiate there. I could be wrong too.
I mean, it's at 3.4. So
that's only like 11%, 12% over.
Yeah, it's that. I mean, it's closer to the 11. Yeah, you're right there.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. All right. So next one we're going to 517 De La Vista Avenue. It is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath. It is listed for essentially $2.5 million, $2.495. It is boho chic, remodeled bungalow haven. Sorry, lights messing with my eyes here. Ocean view, craftsman with ADU.
This is the Bungalow District that we're heading into over here, and I think that's why they use the word bungalow. It's a nice little area adjacent to the Upper East Side and below the Lower Riviera that features a lot of these wobbly little streets and little bungalow homes and a lot of charm and character, I think.
I think it could be an interesting comparison to what we just saw.
Yeah, because what's the price?
Oh, I mean, essentially $1 million less. It's 2.495, so 2.5. So, 900,000. This one's even more downtown, but you get the ocean view, and this is on the upper. This is technically still the Upper East Side right here.
How many blocks are we? We're 6 blocks off of State over here.
Gonna go one more if you want.
Oh shit, you're right. I was just checking to make sure.
I hope people please comment if you are catching how I am such a horrible backseat driver, but Joe is such a distracted driver that it actually fits sometimes.
It does. Most of the times it works, and he does save me most of the time.
Sometimes it just becomes annoying, and I apologize to everyone out there.
Don't apologize. It's all good.
Yeah.
We love you, and I would be way more lost without you. Okay, we found it.
Okay, boom, right here. Check out this street. See how this is downtown. Remember how we were driving and those streets were so wide when we were out in Goleta a couple weeks ago, or even parts of Montecito? This is a 2-way street, but there's no way you could have 2 cars on this road.
No.
So you have to literally...
You got to cooperate.
You have to cooperate. But it's a cool one. This is a really cool area. Love
you know what?
Area.
This hill, or this street, is a little bit of a hill. It's got a low end on each side, and we're right at the top. So
yeah,
that's going to be good. We got a little peek of the Riviera over here potentially, and possibly a shot of the ocean over there.
Says we do.
Maybe some landmark. I like to pick up a few landmarks. Maybe the Granada or the Arlington.
Well, the bowl's literally straight
you can walk
through
to the concerts.
Jim's car right here. If we could just go straight through his car and keep going. You could easily walk to the concerts, though. This is a popular area to park to go to the concert.
Yeah, I like it. Let's go see it.
All right.
Yeah, could be hitting all the homes with AC today. Street view on this one, as expected. Pretty cool, pretty nice, pretty bungalowy. They've got a really nice landscaping out here with, looks like some drought tolerant ideas on the plants they picked. Okay, look at this. So front porch, always a great feature in a home. And if you look out that way, we're gonna get a little bit of a view towards Carpinteria, and that right is a little slice of ocean, but it's kind of hazy, so you can't really make it out. All right, here we go.
No, and the reason is
All right.
in New England and in
It's nice, open.
witches can't climb these. And so if you have a witch
Okay, look at this. AC in this, they got the recessed lighting, nice detail there with a skylight coming through, adding more natural light. Okay. And then this kitchen with a bar that opens up, really.
So good.
Like they kind of have an onyx on the countertop, looks good. What do we got ourselves? A wolf here, a little 4-burner. Cool backsplash. All right, and then you got an extra little chill zone right in here. Some built-ins. Good ceiling height in here as well. It's like 10 foot. Efficient little bathroom, some nice details. Got some custom paint. Look at that little box there with the green tile. Looks kind of nice and fun. All right, I like the separate entrance. So you could come and go through this room. It's got this beautiful bathroom. We'll look at that in a second, but my eyes were caught by this wide plank wood floor that looks kind of rustic and nice. This is cool. And you got a matching mirror. Hey. And then look at this tub, and then they have some more of that green tile accents on the floor. And across here is another bedroom. Pretty simple, nice. And I think I skipped the living room a little here, but this is a good sized space as well. Big window. This is where I'm seeing a little bit more of the ocean from over here, although they do have some plants in the front there that block it, but through those you get a little peek of ocean. And then these are the steps everyone's talking about. Okay, finish the attic space. What is going on?
super cool kids play area.
What? It's just so funny.
You can just get, like, you gotta do the neck bend.
Looks good. Looks comfy. Oh, it's nice to have the extra space though.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
That toilet is so
like the
funny.
kids, you're upstairs, go.
All right, we got an ADU in this one too. They are weird, man. It messes with your head. But they're steep and they get the job done. All right. Look at what they did with the river rock here. It's kind of fun. And then they've got nice little retaining wall with the steps here with the stone. It's a good little congruency with their design. And then the redwood tub here. Fire pit. Looks like it's gas fed. And this is a little detached ADU. Real simple, but it's got everything you need. A little kitchen set up, a little bathroom set up, got a heater. Pretty toasty in this space here. I don't think the AC is working out here, but okay. Hey. I think that is it. Minus a little bit more storage. They didn't use all of the garage for that ADU. So we got a little bit more out here still. All right, everybody, what do you think of this one? Okay, we're gonna cool this down. We're gonna take the fan down a little bit.
Okay, so the first thing, yeah, it is hot.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Both houses we've seen.
After we said no one has AC, or not many houses have AC, both houses had AC.
I chose them for that way because it's such a hot day. I can't imagine.
I actually do feel that houses that are redone nowadays, though,
yeah,
even though we generally only have 5-10 really hot days, there are days it gets warm that
it's nice.
You know, for comfort, you would turn it on.
Yeah.
And I do feel like a lot of people are putting them in on remodels, or like mini splits or something.
Lots of those.
So,
yes, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You know, I think what happened too, like, you know, sometimes the heat comes, like last year, we haven't had it this year, but last year we had a couple where it stuck around for a couple weeks, and then people, after like a week of heat, then they're like, I'm installing AC. So I think like, they get beat up for an extended period of time, and then they make a determined decision to move forward with upgrading.
And we definitely had some pretty good spells.
Yeah,
but again, this is the most common time of the year.
Yeah.
Most common. All right, so I think we both thought that house was cute. It was cool.
Yeah,
cool
what was
house.
the price
well
again?
done.
2.6?
It was 2.5.
Okay.
2.495.
Little small. The
Little
ADU
small.
was super small.
The ADU is more of a office setup, I think. But there's another part of that garage. You could expand that ADU and lose the garage and actually have a much bigger ADU, more functional ADU.
Yeah.
I'd say by at least a third, if not more, like another 50%.
Yeah.
Another half.
Possible, definitely.
Great view. I liked how the kitchen, that open living room area had great space, good light. Bedrooms were smaller.
I like the convenience, like you were saying. It actually is. I was imagining it further from town, but actually like 6 blocks. And when you get to town, you're going to be right there. Whereas Los Olivos, you're only a block from State Street, but you got to go, maybe 6 blocks down before you start getting to right there.
Yeah, you just walk straight over, and you're going to be right there at the Arlington. You're sort of right at the start of downtown.
And the Milpas corridor and the Bowl. I mean, we're both huge live music fans, so being able to just walk out your house or pre-party at your place and go to the Bowl with friends, that's, music lovers, take note. Those places there around the Bowl have that added value.
Well, we used to live right on Laguna, very close to that house, and we loved that downtown area. We really enjoyed it. A lot of fun.
All right, Garden Street underpass going underneath the 101 freeway right now. So we just traversed Garden Street to get across town towards the beach, and now we are entering what is considered the Funk Zone. This is a popular spot. This is where you could come and hang out, explore the wineries, the breweries, the restaurants, live music. It's a great way to spend.
Walk to the beach.
Yeah, walk to the beach. Weekend afternoons down here, super nice. People just out having a good time. Like weekend days in the Funk Zone kind of remind me of being downtown at night. It's kind of got that vibey atmosphere, although it's daytime.
Yeah.
People just mingling, having fun, running into people, listening to music. And
park right there. Is it one of these or what?
It is, and I think it's right up here in the front. That probably could have been a spot. So we're going to see a Funk Zone townhouse here.
Right back right there. Do that.
All right. And because I think it's just right around here.
Yeah, I think it's right around the corner.
This Funk Zone townhouse is a tri-story Spanish style, and you are in a location that is so nice and convenient just to walk out your door and
2 bedroom, 3 bath.
A ton of options.
Luxurious 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath. That's a clarification there. Condo in the Funk Zone with mountain views and modern chef's kitchen and so much more.
All right.
Listed for $2.195, so $2.2 million.
All right, little street view of what the funk zone's looking like at this section here. We got, this is now vacant. That used to be Metropolis Market, so I think it's on the market to be leased by a new business. Rincon Brewing across the street. Lots of little restaurants and stuff in this area.
Funk is right around the corner. Great little wine, beer, and
We want the funk?
food.
I haven't been.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that the one that has the food truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the, okay,
Yeah.
I have been. Nah, that's nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, right next to that little surf shop.
Go Ted, yeah, right next to Mollusk.
Mollusk. Okay, so here is the main driving entrance into this beautiful community here. And they have 2-car garages, so that's nice. Okay, so you enter on the garage level. And here is a nice big garage. Look at these finished floors. I'm jealous. Good size.
Really nice.
Yeah, 2-car plus.
Functional.
All right, so one thing with these units is that there are lots of steps, but to be expected. And it keeps you young.
Brimming. Perfect thing for it.
Okay, here we are. The
Exactly. You could put like a little bistro in there or something.
living
You
room
can do like a little high
has
bar
this
top.
really
Big patio upstairs.
Oh, is there?
cool
Hi there.
Kiva kind of style fireplace. I like the plantation shutters.
Tisha or
This kitchen was remodeled, beautiful. I like the color a lot on this countertop. Look at that green glass tile. Thermador 6 burner. Beautiful island here, a little microwave. Okay, I like it. And then don't forget about this little patio out here. Need someplace to put the barbecue. All right. What you're looking at out there. All right, and then down the hall on the other side of the kitchen is this powder room here. You got storage under the steps here. Laundry room, they kept the same countertop material. That's a nice touch. Okay, some services back there. And looks like our heater probably up here. And then we've got another bedroom here. This bedroom has got its own little patio and its own bathroom. Look at this. Nice little. Kind of funky, but at least it's an outdoor space. And then it's got a bathroom here. Ooh, it's nice. Like the color. Look at these guys, they act like they're having fun. All right. And then upstairs is all primary.
You really don't get that with condos. So rare. You know, I mean,
Boom, 3rd floor. We made it. The primary retreat, it's got a really big balcony up here. It has some interesting ceiling detail with a light vault you can make out there. Nice little barreled ceiling in this little area. Little split for the heater. Closet. Nice. Tub here. I like how this is all, the whole corner is tub. Some windows, look outside. Nice little shower. And the water closet there. Okay. And then one last thing to see here. We already saw the garage, but we didn't see this space here, which, getting you up on the 3rd floor, we're gonna start seeing some peaks of the mountains over there. If you come out to the end, you get some more of the Riviera. And then that's the direction of the beach, and some future development happening between here and the beach. A big resort hotel is supposed to be going in. So, see what you think about this one. Let me know. What do you think?
I like it. I mean,
Oh yeah, this is how you come into the driveway.
Around. I was trying to sort of picture it.
Yeah.
I was just talking with Lisa about it. Is condos just in general in town? It's very rare to get a garage.
Right.
And this is really nice, especially being down here. And this garage is huge, as we both saw.
Right.
And so it's like you can have all your your electric bikes, your regular bikes, your surfboard,
And
your
2 cars.
paddleboards, and 2 cars.
Yeah.
Which
Another great way to make it a like kind of a little lock it and leave it too, because you could have all your vacation toys ready for you.
yeah, I agree.
Okay, we'll go explore a quick little drive through the funk zone to end this one. I think today you guys got to see what this little section of town's all about, and imagine what it would be like to have a few hours just to stroll around and enjoy.
Look at the skaters.
Where?
No, they waxed that. They're going to
Oh.
that rail.
Nice.
Yes! Oh, finally.
We used
On
dog
our
mode.
last house, put the Tesla to real use and put it in dog mode, which kept the AC on the entire time we were out of the car.
Ah, it feels good.
Way to go, Joe.
Stop saying.
That's a stop sign.
I did. Stop. I stopped. Okay, so everybody, nice little townhome there, and welcome to the Funk Zone. We got Dark Coffee over here, along with Tamar. They got like a new shop open there. I think they make gyros and
White
stuff.
caps, looks like some kind of...
Yeah, they got great lobster rolls and stuff there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good. They're kind of small. I did have one. Like $32 for a little lobster sandwich.
Ew, no, thank you.
I know. But still tasty, and they got to make money.
Validation Brewery.
Really nice. Let's go
Valley
ahead.
Wine.
Turn left down Anacapa here.
Yeah, this is one of the thoroughfares to get to the beach, across the railroad tracks. You have the Lark and the Lucky Penny, which are...
Great pizza, Lucky Penny.
Well, and the Lark is a great restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Was one of the... I think one of the first big draws when they redid the Funk Zone down here. Everyone's like, have you been to the Lark?
Yes,
I was
that kind of
"What?"
kicked it off, huh? Became like the
I
new
feel
spot.
so. That and Fig Mountain Brewery.
Yeah, the Lark.
Channel
definitely.
Island Surfboards right here to the left.
Yeah, great surf shop.
Then several more wineries, and there are some cocktail bars to the left here. Divers Den.
And Beer
and
Garden.
Beer Garden.
I like that spot.
My oldest daughter loves going here.
Love Worn. That's a cool little art studio and clothing
Flor
shop.
de Mais is really good. And really good. I think it's
Los Arroyos.
I guess Flavors of Mexico, but I felt like it was more like Central or South American. Like the flavors are really good, very unique. So excellent place.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to the pier?
I don't know that.
Oh boy.
It was green, so I'm like, I'm diving in, and then it turned red on
we
me.
got it on tape.
I was going to take advantage of the opportunity of the green light.
You did. Let's just not run anyone up.
Okay.
Stop sign, Joe.
I was totally going to stop. I was making sure she was going to recognize my stop.
That's weird. You were the only one that felt like you were going to stop. Everyone else, including myself. Wait, $4 or any parking? Oh, free for a night. Okay, I thought they changed that.
No, I think we got 90 minutes free on the
Yeah,
pier.
they still do.
Which is that's the deal of the century. This is one of the only wooden piers that you could drive on in California.
And not pay just to come on it.
You could just stop it right there. One of the only piers you could drive on that's wooden in California. You could just stop it right there. But
Okay, valid point.
now we're going to add to the story. You could come out here for free for 90 minutes.
I wish you could take it.
Well,
I mean, you can.
I could.
looking down towards East Beach.
Oh, do you see that pelican just snatch some breakfast? Wait, lunch? Yeah. Gosh, the ocean is amazing looking today.
Get a shot over this way.
Whenever you get the hot glass going on the ocean.
Here we go. There's the harbor. Oh, that's horrible. Walking here, looking this way. Close up to my face.
No, I'm not going to show that.
You're going to get rid of that?
Yeah, there's
two
two pictures in this mode.
There we go. Back on.
Wow. Okay. I do love coming out here. The mountain views from Stearns Wharf are the best in town, and there's a wine tasting place right up there.
You'll see it when we drive back out.
It's really the most beautiful view you could ever plop down on to taste wine.
Pretty nice out here. I used to work out here when I was in high school.
Oh, me too. I worked at Old Wharf Trading Company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I worked at Santa Barbara Shellfish.
No way.
We used to cook crabs, lobsters, shark oysters, you name it.
I have a good story. When I was a kid, we would get an allowance, and my sister and her friend, Ashley, would save their allowance, and they would come down here to Shellfish, and they would buy a live crab
and then let it go.
Set it free.
That's funny.
That is funny, huh?
Yeah. I was doing the exact opposite.
Now, yeah, I just figured you're taking that live crab and
I was taking live crabs and then
boiling it.
killing them. It's part of the process, though.
Yeah. Okay, so this is,
We're coming up at the very end, and here is Santa Barbara Shellfish. Still operating.
It is. Great spot, too, because you could just come up here and order at the window and go sit at these tables.
Exactly. Or walk out farther on the pier.
Mm-hmm.
It's really a cool spot. And we used to unload the lobster right off the back. Heads up there, buddy.
Right off the boat into the bin and sell it for people to eat.
Well, the boats would literally pull up on the back, and we would pull bags of lobster up and crab for the tanks. It was awesome.
Dang, 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 dang.
I don't think they do that anymore, but I'm not positive.
All the fun.
Palm reader, right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Figure out what the future has in store for you. Possibly.
I don't think I want to know.
Business with Joe and Brony.
Just want to create it.
Okay, so.
All right. Oh, well, that's the view Joe was talking about.
The mountain views.
The mountain view. It's mostly on the right of your screen, but it's gorgeous.
Yep.
And the Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History has their Sea Center out here, which is a top place to take your kids.
Yeah.
My kids, when they were little, loved going there. They have big touch tanks. It's awesome.
Don't forget about longboards up there.
Longboards is great. Is there a restaurant in the bottom? It doesn't look like.
There is, but I don't know what they're doing with it.
I think they're just
they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But longboards upstairs is. You know what's upsetting though is that I think it changed ownerships. They don't have the peanuts anymore.
On the ground?
Well, not on the ground.
Well,
not in the bin.
they're on the ground because it's one of those things, smash it and mess it up.
But they're nowhere to be found. You can't go get piles of peanuts anymore. They used to have like a big barrel
rip-off of roasted, salted
peanuts. And so after you sat down and ordered your drinks, you go get a handful and you start a bunch of peanuts. The kids loved it. I loved it. They don't have it anymore.
Free appetizer.
Sad. Okay, so reporting from Stearns Wharf. If you like the video, please subscribe. Stay in touch with us. Reach out if you want to connect further, and check out the description for all the ways to do that, including the newsletter and listing alerts and pre-qualification letters and strategizing on your future refi or anything like that. We're here to help. Joe Parker with the Santa Barbara Group, and my main man, once again,
Brommy Croc with Rate Mortgage.
Signing off.
Thanks for coming. We're going to try to get through here. I'm going to turn this off, though. You have a great day.
My key. Oh.